Hello, and welcome back to Formula 1 2019 and our first career season. And today we are in Hungary for the qualifying session. So the qualifying session consists of one 18-minute session in which we have to set a fast lap. So let's have a quick recap on the drivers and constructors standings. And we are still currently second in the Drivers' Championship with 198 points, or 199 I think that is, and we are third in the Constructors' Championship. So let's go set a time.
We hope you're looking forward to today's qualifying in Hungary as much as we are. We think it's going to be a cracker. And as we wait, poised for the start of what will hopefully be a thrilling qualifying, why don't you tell us, Anthony Davidson, about the things you can do to really get the most out of a car in a session like this?
Well, you're largely limited by the Parc Fermé regulations, of course. Back in the old days, pre-2004, you'd work on both a qualifying setup and a race setup over practice, and then swap them over after qualifying. So the race car was quite different at times to the qualifying car. Nowadays, though, you have to find a compromise that works for both. There are a few things that you can still adjust during the session, such as the differential, the brake bias, and the front wing angle, but that's about it. So it's more about optimizing what you do have and adapting your own style to suit the track conditions.
So here we are in our pit garage. So we're going to access our terminal and select the medium compound tyre, the harder of the two, and then we're going to enter into Parc Fermé regulations and take to the track. Let's see if we can't set a blistering pace. Well, that puts us in second position provisionally. So we're now just going to turn down the engine and let Jeff know we're on our way home. So we're going to take it nice and easy on the in-lap. We don't want to destroy our tyres. We don't want to put too much wear on them at all. So we're just going to let Ricciardo go past us there. He's also on an in-lap, so we're going to both go very, very slowly, trying to let the other pass. So when we get back to the pit lane, we can then access the timing screens and we can see just where we are in the standings and who's around us, and hopefully we won't have to run again. So we're almost halfway round, I believe now. This is it's not a very long track, but it's very twisty. You can always get lost coming around a couple of these corners, just like at Silverstone, where it's a lot of similar corners and you forget where you are on the track. But we are now back at the pit lane, so down to the speed limiter we go. Now unfortunately, because we are in the Alfa Romeo, we do have to travel quite some distance down the pit lane to reach our garage, but we have finally made it, and these fine gentlemen here will wheel us back into our garage. Stick a little bit more fuel in just in case. So in we go now, and as if by magic from above, some technology will descend. So we're going to access our terminal now, and we're going to have a look at the timing screens, and we are just dropping down the table here. I think we've just about made it in the top 10 so far. This is not one of my better tracks. We are on the slower tyre as well, but we have managed to drop out of the top 10.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Hamilton, Leclerc and Valtteri Bottas. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So a pretty poor qualifying session there. We only managed 16th place, but we are on the harder tyre, and I am aware already that from the weather report the race will be a wet one. So let's see how we get on with that. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.